I'm back. This is once again the Reddit to the 2 cassette series. Today we are casting a game from Magikster. It's described as a very high skill AP game. It is a pretty long match, and so before the match I have a short announcement. As you should know, or if you watch Reddit, if you watch stuff on Twitch TV a lot, they are currently having a cooperation with GameStop to raise money for St. Jude Hospital, and basically I'm currently streaming for St. Jude Play Live as well, so I'm welcoming you, inviting you to donate to the St. Jude Hospital. I'm currently running the campaign as an individual, so my first primary target is $100 US. The details about the St. Jude Hospital, if you don't know, it is a hospital that helps children who are facing cancer, and they basically do not charge anything, so it purely runs on donation and sponsors and those kind of things. So every year they do a lot of campaign and this kind of thing, and this is one of them. So, and in addition to that, I'm actually doing a giveaway. Recent events and all, I've collected a lot of Dota 2 bundles, so I'm giving away, once I hit my first target of $100 US, I'm giving away 5 Dota 2 bundles to the top 5 donors to my campaign. If you go to my Facebook page, Balsi Tofu, Caster Balsi Tofu, or if you're on Twitch TV watching now, there's a donation link right down below. You can click on the I'm streaming for St. Jude Play Live picture and it will bring you to a donation page. I'll put the link on my YouTube in the description for the video. Basically, you donate, your name will be listed. Unless you do not want to tell us your name, then your name will not be listed, but basically your name will be listed with the amount you donated in total. I've personally already put $10 US in it, so the target now is actually to raise $90 US to hit the first target, and excluding myself, the top 5 donors will receive these 5 bundles from left to right. The highest donor will get the item on the right, which is the Azure Constellation, I believe. It's a Luna set, and then the Firestarter, and then we have a Phantom Lancer, an OD, and a Lina set. Don't particularly remember their name. I think it's the Fashions of Scorching Princess, the Dragon Forge, and I don't remember the PL set, but basically that's the idea. Once I hit $100 US, I'll give this 5 bundle up. I'll see what the campaign gives me as a new target, and then I'll decide what amount of bundles to pull on. That is if of course I hit my first target to begin with. Anyway, we'll go right into the game right now. We'll be watching this very high skilled AP match as said by Magikster. So we'll come right into the game. You see, this is an AP match, so it doesn't look like a team match. It just looks like a direct Radiant Dire match. No team names, no fancy, that kind of thing. It's a direct all pick match. So, and this game is after the 6.84 patch, so it does have all the new items, and it will be an interesting match to watch. A lot of casters are very excited for the new patch. It adds a lot of flavor into the new game. Of course, we do have the crazy rewarding. It makes it easier to push. It makes it more rewarding to push. Raxus now gives more gold in general. Just reduce armor on T2 and T3. Split pushers are stronger. Lone Druid is ridiculously strong. Then we have heroes like a lot of new items that help magical heroes and supports in general and reward them. Okay, and so the magical damage heroes are stronger now. Pushers are stronger now. They emphasize a team fight. They reduce farming goal. They increase they make it basically more entertaining to fight, and I feel that's a major thing because it makes the game much more entertaining to watch. There's more fights and all those kind of thing, and so it's an important change, I feel. But anyway, we go straight into the game now. We have a Storm Spirit going mid on the Radiant, a Magnus going onto the off lane. Hopefully he gets to solo the lane. And on the bottom we have PA protected by a Winter Reverend and a Crystal Maiden. On the Dire side we have the Necrophos going mid. We have a Witch Doctor and a Bristleback and an Enchantress. Do believe the Enchantress should be jungling, and then the Bristleback will be soloing the lane along with the Witch Doctor. And on the off lane, the solo Mix Assassin. That's a crazy bunch of predictions. Everyone's predicting they'll win this game. And now we'll see who will turn out the winner for this game. Looks like we'll have a 3-on-3 hero in the mid. Storm Spirit comes out very early, brings it really low. Magnus pushes 2, Bristleback, and the Enchantress now caught on top. Storm Spirit gets the damage, but now he's brought really low. He is in a dangerous situation. Winter Reverend trying to bring the Enchantress down. The Storm Spirit Storm is still alive. Winter Reverend now probably able to secure the first blood with 2 more hits. Storm Spirit needs to drop one of those. They still get to see him. The stun connects on the Storm Spirit. This could be dangerous. Winter Reverend might have overstayed their welcome. Very low HP now. Both of them forced to back away. And now the Necrophos will be able to have some free farm in mid, as Storm Spirit isn't exactly in a very good position to challenge this fight. And upping and increasing onto the Heartstopper aura could be really painful right now.
Stop dead.
And Bristleback actually still do not have a TP. Do not have the mana to TP actually. He is about to get enough level. And Storm Spirit has actually returned to try to secure the kill on the... Oh! Whoa! Enchantress get denied by the neutral crypt. That is a little bit unfortunate for the Storm Spirit. On the bottom lane, the Nyx Assassin is struggling, being zoned out and brought really low. Must have has an engagement on him from the Crystal Maiden. Only level 1. How much damage could the Crystal Maiden and the PA have done over that short period of time? Magnus on the other hand having a pretty okay time, I guess. He did force his first skill into the Skewer, so he did not have Shockwave for his earlier farms. But now he has gained his level 2 and he should be able to start farming from afar using the Shockwave. Probably want to work to a border as quickly as possible. As you can see, he does have the border. Probably trying to skewer the Bristleback to under the tower to do some significant damage so that they can stay as near to him as possible. Winter Reverend picks up a double damage, now rotating in as support to the top lane. Still only level 1. They don't realize this farming over here, otherwise the Magnus could attempt to go in there. Okay, they do realize it. They do see it right now. They say double stack right there. But I don't think any of them are capable of clearing that at this moment. Crystal Maiden continues to pull the bottom lane, as you can see right there. But the zoning out of the Nyx Assassin isn't as well as they would have hoped. Nyx Assassin is closing in on the 4, Magnus is closing in on his 3rd actually. Crystal Maiden has rotated to stack a camp. So as you can see, this isn't your standard AP match. It is a pretty decent match where you have both supports rotating a lot and stacking the neutral camp, pulling the camps really well. As you can see here, a stack pull in the early game, and then now you have a double stack over here. Though I think the only hero capable of clearing these stacks early in the game is probably Storm. So, but if Storm does get some good clear in the early game, you will be able to see some significant damage output being done. It's very important for Storm to get an early game lead and to allow him to snowball out of control, and that is the ideal way a Storm plays. And that's fairly important. He isn't doing too well. The Necrophos is having an upper hand. This is definitely due to the earlier stage of the game where he was overly aggressive on the rune right here, when Magnus successfully skewer the Bristleback and the Enchantress up, he attempted to stay there for too long, lost a lot of health, and that make it very hard for him to stay in the lane. The Necrophos has of course an early game damage of about 70, healing and damage is 75, I believe it is 75, and then even a skilling of a Heartstopper aura itself would be pretty annoying. But once he gets certain levels into his first skill, he would be able to start farming a reasonable amount. And the border, Magnus actually left the border for the Storm, and that would be beneficial for him to cash back up in the mid lane. So now he drops that down. So just trying to bottle up a little bit, trying to make use, putting down his Nil Talisman. And you see here that the Witch Doctor has rotated down bottom to assist this lane. Enchantress is farming up in mid as expected. Now Bristleback on top lane, brought really low but not low enough. Mango actually has a 4 stack. This could be pretty dangerous if this stack continues, but they back away, so the stacks drop back down to 1. Enchantress having a reasonable time, got a boots of treads. No, just a boots of speed. Not boots of shred. What the heck is a boots of shred? Illusions are still up, so he still have 2 border charges. Necrophos on the other hand has not have his border yet. We do not see a border deny right here. Actually here he has his border. Witch Doctor down there, really low, goes down to the Phantom Assassin. Secures that first blood, goes away with the Phantom Assassin. A major kill. He's very close to potentially getting a hand of Midas. And as we know, this is a pretty long game according to the person requesting for the cast, so we do see that if the Midas will pay off. Midas usually pay off really well in hard carries if you're able to drag the game as much as possible. They do have one of those heroes that are capable of dragging, and now the Magnus is being healed up, so they're trying to bring this, but now they will both go down actually. They're trying to bring the Bristleback down, but the Bristleback will instant get the kill on both of them. Not able to heal and sustain enough actually. And now we do have a Storm Spirit, 6, not 7 yet, rotating up top, looking for a dive. Will dive on the Witch Doctor, but the Witch Doctor heals up. No second skill yet, so I don't think he is capable of killing the Witch Doctor. He is forced to back away. Necrophos TP's up top and forces the Storm Spirit out. Storm Spirit has not skilled his level 2 actually. At the bottom, Nyx Assassin picks off the Crystal Maiden, but now he's open to the PA, but actually he will use his ultimate to survive this attack. Maybe even turn against the PA, but probably not that great of an idea.
Tower is under attack.
He does have an Arcane Boots, but he is forced to back away and return home actually, so he will go all the way back. He just managed to pick the Crystal Maiden off, but that also means he leaves the PA to a free farm at the bottom lane. PA already picking up the Perseverance, so, and that's 7 minutes, so a 12 minutes Battle Fury is quite possible actually. As you can see now, the Storm Spirit now trying to farm up the bottom lane. The Bristleback on top, securing a kill and probably a second one very quickly on the Winter Reverend. Stun comes out. He's not able to do much. Crystal Maiden in range, but I don't think so she can do much with 4 heroes right here. Gets a double kill. Bristleback getting really big. 4 kills going his way right now. Very close to a Vanguard. About 200 goals away from a Vanguard. Crystal Maiden
Dire's
continues to
bottom
rotate.
tower is
Nyx
under
Assassin
attack.
pings the Crystal Maiden out. They do see her very quickly.
Radiant's
they are coming in.
middle
Nyx
tower
Assassin
is
ready to
under
pick
attack.
up the Crystal Maiden. Stance comes
Dire's
out
bottom
and
tower
looks
is
like a
under
solo
attack.
kill. Actually, Necrophos will be within range to get some experience
Radiant's
and go
top
away
tower is under
from the
attack.
Nyx Assassin. The Storm Spirit now, game looking really good for the Dire. Pushing up on top, hard top, and I don't think the Magnus can do much right now. He is
Dire's
actually in
bottom
danger
tower
once
is
again.
under attack.
Winter Reverend trying to do as much magical damage on the Bristleback as possible. The burn, trying to burn as much
Radiant's
as
top
possible.
tower is under attack.
And Witch Doctor actually getting
Dire's
pretty low. The
bottom
stun
tower
coming
is
out,
under
not
attack.
connecting on Mango, actually getting stunned and a lot of magical damage. He's trying to keep as much as possible so that the
Radiant's
Maledict
top
won't do too
tower
much
is under
damage, but he
attack.
will go down to the Bristleback. The 5th kill, mega kill going the way of the Bristleback now. Very dangerous. Bristleback is of course extremely powerful when it's too powerful. Now the Witch Doctor is brought low, but not enough, and Crystal Maiden now in danger again. Trying to TP away. I don't think so he's getting up. Bristleback gets a 6 kills, 0 right there. Storm Spirit jumping in for the Witch Doctor, spending a lot of mana, so I don't think he will be able to fight the Bristleback now. He's trying to back away, brings away, and a Scorch attempt to save the Storm Spirit, but now Magikster himself is in danger. Mango now trying to bring the Bristleback down. He has no more mana. And Chantress now healing the Bristleback out, so this is not going to be good. A turnaround, Storm Spirit has no mana, will not be able to sustain this push, and Bristleback goes away, 6 kill. But at the bottom, Nyx Assassin giving away another kill to the PA, who is selfing up and almost have enough money for a broadsword. So she's about 1200 gold away. Very realistic target, 1200 gold. As long as she doesn't miss any last hit, I think 1200 gold is an extremely realistic target within 3 minutes or so. 12-minute Battle Fury is a pretty quick Battle Fury. Pretty standard for professional Dota, I guess, but that's pretty quick in general. Nyx Assassin TPing back in. PA will take up 2 hits, but the stun will miss. And no follow-up from there. Nyx Assassin not deciding to follow up from
Radiant's
anything
middle
there.
tower is under attack.
You have an invisibility rune on the Witch Doctor and a haste rune on the Necrophos. They are rotating down bottom, trying to get a kill on the PA now. They need to shut the PA down. The PA has already 2 kills, I believe, and she has been free farming right now. They need to get that kill. The Witch Doctor is rotating in, but that's about all they have. So, but it should be sufficient to kill her. The stun comes out to deal as much damage as possible. He does have an ultimate ready. Witch Doctor is being blocked, so he blocked the creep. That is a giveaway. The stun does come out. Nyx Assassin invisibility rune. The damage has failed to hit. The stun does connect, and that looks like the PA will go down. So that will slow the PA down, and I don't think a 12 minutes Battle Fury is possible anymore. She just lost about 300 gold, but she was really close to it. Crystal Maiden now continues to miss pull. I guess it was a stack, not a pull, but the healer is the most annoying thing to pull against. As a support player,
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
It is extremely annoying. And there you have it. Crystal Maiden picks up a boost of speed and gets a little bit of experience to herself right now, because PA is down, but the PA will be coming right back up very soon. She actually backs away. She has some map awareness, realizes something is wrong.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ultimate almost cooldown. Walking really close here. Just right past each other.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do realize this is
Dire's middle tower is under
warded
attack.
up. Storm Spirit now farming up the jungle actually, level 8. I think he's behind. I think he's very likely behind. Yes, the Necrophos does have a slight lead over him. Let's pick up a haste rune though. So he might be interested to engage on the mid right here. They do have a lot of support. The Magnus, the Winter Reverend, and this Crystal Maiden is all within range. Magnus does have RP up. And Storm Spirit is continuously trying to farm the middle lane up. Engagement on the PA. Well, it's an attempted engagement. No follow-up. And Chantress diving in really deep here. They want to go deeper. They are trying to find someone. Nyx Assassin dives in. I don't think he sees... Okay, they see the Magnus now. They see the Magnus now. They do realize he's there. And they do realize a Magnus is here. They haven't found the CM though. He just dives in but fails to get anything off. A slow does come out and back. Storm Spirit dives in on the Witch Doctor, trying to pull him out, and Chantress, Nyx Assassin trying to TP out. Frostbite stays there, not able to get away, and he will go down, so it will be 2 kills. And yeah, Chantress will make it up alive. But 2 kills, very good engagement, very good baiting right there. They need to do more of that to try to get back into this game. Now they need to try to bring this tower down. PA Broadsword already picked up, so it looks like it will be a
tower is under
13 minutes and a half
Dire's structures are fortified.
for her Battle Fury. Once this tower go down, she should have enough. All he needs is a Skewer right now. Skewer to push him back, and it will get off, and there you go. Enchantress goes down to the Storm Spirit actually, and the PA will now have more than enough cash to complete her Battle Fury, and complete it she does. However, there's the first tower Radiant has taken. Radiant, on the other hand, has already lost 2 towers. Arguably, the top tower isn't exactly a very important tower. The middle tower, however, is the main tower they use to challenge for Roshan, and also one of the main entrance into the Radiant jungler. Of course, the other tower will be the bottom lane tower, where it protects a lot of access into their jungler. So they did lose the mid tower. They, however, did get a bottom tower from the Dire, which is an important tower for them to challenge for the Roshan, but they do still have the mid tower right here, and that's not exactly a very important key tower per se. So they haven't lost anything big. The T2 on the other hand is something pretty key, so they don't want to lose that. They'll probably pull up a bigger challenge for those wards, for those in general. But as you can see here, we have a quick look at the vision. We have some very aggressive warding. 3 wards over here on the ancient camp and on the jungler entrance. This ward helps. These 2 wards actually in general help spot up a lot of smoke attempts. And this ward, of course, is a defensive ward due to the loss of this bottom tower. And I was just talking about it actually. The Radiant has actually 0 wards up. They now have 1 defensive ward up top. And that's about it. They don't have any other wards. Finally, the Enchantress has actually recharged the time. She actually denied and changed it into 2 stuns, I believe. Yes, that is correct. 2 stuns. But this only lasted 60 seconds. They're gonna use this as scouts, I believe, to potentially stun something up. Nope, she's just gonna let it die. Actually, the PA might be interested to re-engage on here. She's farming a very good job. She has enough to complete her power threats right now. And PA is getting big. Storm Spirit also getting a lot of kills over the map. Having 3 kill involvements already, over 7. He's involved with more than half of the kill involvements in general. PA on the other hand involved in 5 actually, so a major blast. This Nyx Assassin is in an extremely dangerous position to slow up a burst crit damage, trying to bring the Crystal Maiden down, but he will not be able to do so. Nyx Assassin goes down, the kill goes the way of Winter Reverend, and now out of 8 kills, PA has 6 kills involvement and 1 death. Very major kill pickup right there. I'm not too sure what she's working towards. Probably a Helm Dominator, maybe complete her threat. Those are all possibilities. That's weird. Every time you get a Mud Golem, the Mud Golem's always low on health. Is that like a current bug or something that I do not know of? On the top, Magnus gets stunned up and chain stun continues. He needs to get in there and throw up a Skewer who will not be able to bring him down under, but he does have a bounty rune. He will not use it to attempt to bottle up. I don't think you will be able to bottle yourself away. But in the mid lane, the Winter Reverend gets a kill on the Necrophos along with the Storm Spirit. It looks like they will be able to get this power. And the Nyx Assassin, and actually CZ walks into the Sentry Ward once again. We've seen over and over again, Nyx Assassin is extremely effective, but once the opponent starts warding up really well, you turn from a very effective killer into a very effective feeder. As you can see, Nyx Assassin is giving away 4 kills already actually.
Structures are fortified.
He is a contributor of 40%. He alone contributes 40% of the death, and they now want to kill this Bristleback who has 7 kills to his name. And that is a very big streak right there. getting up close. The Bristleback being
bottom
slowed
tower
down again
is
from
under
PA.
attack.
Stun does have the Crimson Guard, but not enough. I don't think so. It's enough. RP being used up alone. Magikcster now very low. Use up an ultimate kills him though. See now, but however the focus have now changed onto the Necrophos, and now the CM is going to be brought down by the Bristleback. Everyone's getting really low again. Winter Baron has killed the Necrophos, but has gone down too, and now Godlike going the way of the Bristleback. He has 10 kills actually. Oh sorry, 9 kills and 0 deaths. A very good re-engagement, and a PA manages to get away. Not big enough, can't deal with the Bristleback yet. And now they will be able to push this top tower uncontested.
Radiant's
And
top
this tower
tower
is
is under
definitely ready
attack.
to go down. It will go down.
Radiant's top tower has
Nyx
fallen.
Assassin has a Blink Dagger, not
Dire's
doing too
middle
well.
tower is under
Enchantress
attack.
forced into rotation, so doesn't have the jungler farm you would expect her to be carrying. On the other hand, Bristleback picks up a Sentient Yasha, working towards a Sentient Yasha. This is the pickup of an Alacrity Braid. I would think, considering you're playing against a PA, picking up a Halberd instantly would have been a much smarter build, but he's working towards a Sentient Yasha instead. The Necrophos already have an Aghanim Scepter, so very good farm on his side. Witch Doctor on the other hand working towards probably a Lodar. Shadowblade, sorry, they don't call it Lodar anymore. The Storm Spirit now sees these, they want to jump, but there's an Invis rune on the Necrophos, and that is very dangerous. The two heroes there, he will jump on the Witch Doctor this time, pulls up on the Witch Doctor, trying to burst him down, does manage to burst him down. Storm Spirit runs away really quickly. CM throws out an ultimate to negate them, and she gets brought down really quickly, but Necrophos ultimate secures the kill on the Phantom Assassin. And now the Bristleback is here. Just TP away, use up all his mana though, and now he is very low. He needs to TP away. Not enough mana, very close to having enough mana, but 8 seconds. Freeze up on the Necrophos to slow him down. Magnus now trying to save everyone. RPs the Bristleback away, but he is now in dangerous position. Storm Spirit has finally decided to TP away. He does get away, and the Winter Baron goes away. Now Phantom Assassin sideline for extra 20 seconds, and that's a major hit to her farm. And another major thing you can see right here is that the Radiant has no farm whatsoever. Storm Spirit TPs in, regen, and jumps up to kill the Nyx Assassin right away, but burns all his mana in that process. And on the opponent side, we do see the two aggressive wards in the opponent jungler still here, along with
Radiant's
sentries actually.
bottom tower is under attack.
On the Radiant side, no observer wards up whatsoever. We do have 2 observer wards on the Winter Raven, and none on the CM, but CM is working very closely.
Radiant's bottom tower
Another
has
tower being
fallen.
brought down. There's 5 tower downs for the Radiant and only 1 down for the Dire. This is a major lead going towards the 75,000 gold lead and 5,000 experience lead on one side. They will now go directly into the Roshan pit, and the Bristleback with 10 kills and 2 assists with 0 death will now likely get a Aegis. He will be close to be unstoppable. Since the Storm Spirit actually led with his first death in the top fight.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
And as expected, the Bristleback will pick up the... And there you have it. He put a ward down and immediately gets the 9 invisibility rune. Not invisibility rune, a cloak. A glimmer cape being used to get away from there. Make sure she's not engaged upon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Not sure what Bristleback's doing just standing there, but he does pick up a Sentient Yasha. I still don't agree with his pickup. I still think a good pickup against a PA would have been, and a potential farm Magnus in the late game would have been a
Dire's top
direct
tower is
walk
under
towards
attack.
a Evan Helberg, but no, he did not do that. Now it looks like it might be a trade,
Radiant's
a top
bottom
lane.
tower is
The
under
Magnus and
attack.
the PA pushing on the top lane now, jump
Dire's
down,
top
Storm Spirit
tower
jumps
is
down.
under attack.
Remake being used on the Witch Doctor who will stay alive, but
Dire's
his
top
invis
tower
and
has
backup.
fallen.
Storm Spirit does not decide to jump on that. T3 brought really low, will go
Radiant's
down right now.
bottom
The
tower
Bristleback,
has
Skill
fallen.
Scepter being used on the Bristleback. And Bristleback will go in for the Rax anyway. Waiting for a good opportunity to
Dire's
drop down
middle
an
tower
ultimate,
is under
not
attack.
within range. Now should be a good time. Ultimate use on the Enchantress, trying to bring the Enchantress down. RP only catches 2 sadly. The ultimate continues to come out. Nyx Assassin goes down. CM ultimate being stopped up. Witch Doctor ultimate still going high. And Magnus has already gone down to the ultimate of Necroforce, and everyone's now forced to back
Dire's
away.
top
CM
tower
in
is
great
under
danger,
attack.
trying to slow the Bristleback down as much as possible. Frostbite being
Radiant's
used to get
bottom
him, but the
barracks are under
spray will
attack.
secure the kill anyway. Storm Spirit now has healed up, jumps in, trying to get a kill on the Witch Doctor actually. Not finding him, but now diving away, using all his mana though. And PA in danger now. Blinks to assist Storm Spirit to survive. Bristleback still trying to work on the Rax,
Radiant
and
structures are
Leaf will
fortified.
be used and the Rax will be protected. And the
Radiant's
range Rax,
bottom barracks are under
range track
attack.
has gone down, that's correct. And now Storm Spirit will have to work on this. Storm Spirit jumps in on the Necroforce, trying to bring the Necroforce down, but now focuses down on the Witch Doctor instead, who will get really low and does not go down actually. Oh, it does go down. Dominating Streak goes the way of the Storm Spirit, who now have to deal with this Bristleback, who is actually really low. PA on the outside getting brought down by magical damage, not able to dodge those things, and now Bristleback will work on the melee Rex. Now Storm Spirit trying to heal up as much as
Radiant's
possible,
bottom
probably
barracks
diving in to
has
secure a
fallen.
kill right now. As expected, the Storm Spirit actually TP's out right here. He blinks up to the other side, dodges the stun, silence up on the Nyx Assassin now, trying to burst the Nyx Assassin down. A lot of burst damage coming out, and he does get the kill. Some amazing play there coming out from Storm Spirit. CM now comes in with the ultimate, trying to bring down both of them. Storm Spirit comes in again, skewer back, Aegis is down, and Trigo. They brought the Bristleback down once, they need to bring him back one more time. And I don't think they have enough firepower to bring him down. Crimson Guard is activated, a T2 is available, no more skewer to bring him back, but now the Bristleback turns up against the Winter Reverend, and Storm Spirit continues his aggression on the Bristleback, not jumping into the forward area. And I believe it's from, yes, the Lotus Orb is dropped on the Bristleback from the Necroforce, and RP is being used on the Necroforce, using up on the Skewer, but they stun up, no Skewer, they bring the Bristleback down. Kristen Nathan is the one that gets the kill, and now PA jumps in onto the Necroforce, bringing him really low. Stun comes out, PA gives up, there's no way for her to stop the TP. She does not have a basher yet. And yet is a very big word right there. Nyx Assassin now comes in with an invisibility. Actually that's his ultimate, not invisibility, sorry. Vendetta, and probably waiting for support to come in. Oh, okay, he does use it on a creep actually. There was a lot of effort put into killing the Bristleback, and surprisingly it went the way of the Crystal Maiden.
Gotcha.
But some amazing plays coming out from the Storm Spirit right there. Watching him jumping in and out onto the Nyx Assassin, regenerating a lot. He does have the Bloodstone right now, collecting up a lot of Q now. Storm Spirit, more magic and more jumping around, zooming around. And he does have a gem though. He needs to get out of there. Stuns up. He's brought really low. He goes down and the gem is dropped. He buys back immediately though. The Storm Spirit now ready to jump in on 4. I don't think so. That's a very smart idea. He just jumps in, silence up the Nyx Assassin once again, calling him, jumping all around, burning up a lot of his mana. Nyx Assassin goes really low, and he's brought down, this time by the Phantom Lancer. Sorry, by the Phantom Assassin. And CM gets out a very beautiful ultimate, catching 3 of them, bringing Necroforce really low, but Lotus will protect him, but he just goes down anyway. Now Frostbite down on the Enchantress, not able to heal, really run away. Bristleback being left alone right now. Storm Spirit in a prime position to get a kill here. Both very low. Storm Spirit does not have much left. Orchid is on cooldown. Orchid is off cooldown actually. and he will jump in, dive onto the Witch Doctor instead, and RP catches 3. Actually just 2. Witch Doctor does not get catch. A crit from the PA secures the kill on the Bristleback, and Crystal Maiden will be able to retrieve that gem. And actually Magnus will be one that picks it up. The stun continues to bounce between the two, and Skewer and the Blink Dagger will bring the Magnus to a safe distance as PA blinks on the crit, and it finally gets to bring this tower down. And some amazing fight right there.
Middle tower
a 6,000 gold swing, 4 kills with 0 deaths coming on one way. Did a very good job protecting the Crystal Maiden as she lets off a very well placed using field right there, catching 3 heroes, 3 or 4 heroes I believe within her ultimate blast. And that was some very good and important fight, but the key fight. Bringing Necrophos down, forcing him out of the way. He's not able to protect the Bristleback anymore, and Phantom Assassin here actually picking off the Nyx Assassin once
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now they will be able to push this mid tower, so we do have the bottom racks being brought down, but now they are pushing very aggressively. PA actually has 3,000 gold. I'm not too sure what she's working towards. Bristleback now TPing
Dire's
in.
middle tower is under attack.
I'm not too sure whether this is a very good idea. Storm Spirit is available. He jumps in full on the Enchantress, but no follow up right there. He jumps and follow up again, just jumping around. He does dodge a lot of damage right there, being TP'd up. And now PA, however, is left in danger. Ultimate use and will secure the kill on the PA. Killing spree is sidelined for 100 seconds. And that's major fight. Major kill right there, especially the Necrophos ultimate dropping down, securing no buyback. So 3,500 gold, no buyback, and
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Wait a long time. Wards dropped down by the CM on the Roshan pit. As you can see now, they have 3 aggressive, 1 defensive ward and 2 aggressive wards. Arguably this was a push ward. This was the ward to push the T2. And this is definitely the Roshan ward. And on the Dire side right now, the Dire has 1 aggressive ward, and that's about it. This is arguably also a pushing aggressive push ward. Nyx Assassin here picks up the Magnus, trying to stun himself up, skewers himself, actually forced stuff from someone, probably the CM, I think the CM someone or something. No, it's probably Range of Reverence, no, on himself. Oh yes, his own forced stuff. Skewer up there on 3, and very beautiful. Range of Reverence ultimate, I'm not too sure who was it on, but that was beautiful, a magnificent ultimate, and CM using him catches a lot too. Storm Spirit trying to bring the Bristleback down, more slow coming out on the Bristleback, he's calling danger. Scepter from the CM brings him up and now brought really low. Magnus now goes down, ultimate from Witch Doctor, however this is a turnaround and the Crystal Maiden will go down. Double kill going the way of the Witch Doctor. Chris and Enchantress securing the other one. Storm Spirit, however, regenerating up to max and probably ready to jump in all the way onto the Witch Doctor as expected. And looks like he may get the kill right here. He does TP, he has a gem, he gets the gem, TP's up away and zaps over and over again, and they're not able to deal with this Storm Spirit. There's no lockdown, the Bristleback is big, but the Bristleback cannot chase. A slow now being used on the Bristleback, and you will see the Storm Spirit heal up very quickly and jumping halfway across the map to secure the kill. Nope, he will not. He will not be able to regen enough. He has a lot of charge on his Bloodstone right now. He can jump in and out. And you can see him do a lot of magic with himself. Jumping all around, something he wants to probably work towards is a... not like Lotus, what is it called? Oak Terrain.
Looking for me?
Yes, the Oak Terrain reduces the cooldown, increases his... That's probably what he's working towards. He's saving up quite a lot of money. He's probably working towards that or a hacks. And now he needs to spot some heroes. He's dropped this down. He works in, he sighs the Enchantress. Not gonna jump in. Not interested. Does jump up right there. Farming up the camp. So that's something interesting. They're expecting him to jump in the Enchantress, but he does not. He's just now throwing up a lot of farm, trying to farm as much as possible.
Looking for me?
Some very good farm from the Storm Spirit, and he does have enough to pick up the point boosters. No, what is it called? Point booster is this. What happens when you combine the 3 of them together? Oh no, he picks up actually the Mystic Staff, which is still possible. He's still possibly working towards the Octarine. or whatever it's called. Necrophos probably building towards a Hex though, that's pretty obvious. Witch Doctor, Scepter is ready, Dreamer's Cope also up. And they are doing the Roshan now, that's AC picked up by the Bristleback. Here we have working towards a Mechanism, Nyx Assassin, working towards a Shiva's God actually.
Roshan has fallen to the
Some
dire.
pretty weird item, it picks up Perseverance and then picks, oh! Lotus Orb too. I've heard of the Lotus Orb, but I'm actually not too sure what it was made from. But okay, Lotus Orb also being picked up right there. So they do have a lot of protection for the Bristleback, but now it's a 4 protect 1 situation. They jump in on the Necrophos, being burst right down very quickly. They get burst down, and they will not be able to follow up with that.
Storm was coming.
And now Bristleback comes in and attempts to engage on him. 16 charges right there. That's not something you want to deal with. The Bristleback gets stunned up on the Bristleback's engaged on Winter Reverend, but right here Storm Spirit engaging out of mana, trying to be safe. He does get
Dire's
hexed
top
up
tower is under attack.
on both ways. Storm Spirit TP's back home, and they will lose no one actually. Winter Reverend stays alive, and they got a Necrophos for nothing. So a very good fight right there. Protecting each other, and just staying alive.
Let the fun
They
begin.
do have a problem now. They do have a lot of targeted spells, and the Lotus Orb is available. The
Dire's
Lotus Orb
top tower
reflects
is under
magic
attack.
only, right? And recast most targets spell back to their caster. Will take damage from the spell. It removes negative buffs when applied. So they do have a lot of things to cancel stuns on the Bristlebacks, and if Whistle Fate is bought, they could simply just cancel it. And Witch Doctor with an invisibility rune once again. Trying to farm out as much as possible. Bristleback in range. Nothing much he can do. But they will get her out and push on the middle lane right now. So what's she bringing her for bonus armor? That's pretty interesting. That's not exactly a very good creep to bring around. But wherever makes her happy, she's the one farming. She does have a Basher ready, so, and looking at the amount of gold she's collecting, I'm thinking she's definitely working towards a Bristle Blade. We do have up here, Storm Spirit is far away though. All 5 heroes are here. We have a major push. A lot of magical damage being thrown up on the Bristleback. No Lotus being activated on him, surprisingly. I would have expected some Lotus Orb being dropped on him. Anyway, a lot of heal coming up right there. 3 heroes with heals, and he will jump in. Necrophos, Storm Spirit jumps in really big. No RP right here, but CM catches ultimate in 2, and Winter Reverend uses it on the Nyx Assassin, which brings him down. Bristleback also bursts really low, trying to bring Nathan down, but not being able to. Ultimate being used on Phantom Assassin, who will be burst down. Storm Spirit is still alive, 100 seconds on the sideline for the PA. Now the Storm Spirit jumps in, and that's a very far impetus. But not enough damage to bring him down. Now Magnus being brought down by the Bristleback, who will go for the Winter Reverend, and he will go down too. Storm Spirit now trying to heal up to max, and might be ready to jump in right here. He is capable of jumping in with the Shiva star. Magnus buys back, no ultimate. The Storm Spirit jumps all the way right in with the Shiva, all the way past. I'm not too sure where he's going.
Are under attack.
And looks like he may want to jump on someone else. He is in a good position. Not exactly a very good position anymore. He jumps into the back onto the Witch Doctor, trying to bring the Witch Doctor down. No silence used. Actually, silence used. Not enough to brought down. Lotus being dropped to remove the buff from the Orchid. That's about it, and they get a second lane of Rax. That's some really bad situation for the Radiant, and Storm Spirit's effigy actually. Summarizing his situation right now, he is balling out of control. And Chris Maiden actually disconnects after a smoke. Oh my god! She pops a smoke and then she disconnects.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Storm Spirit though, the loner, and Chris Maiden has reconnected to the game. That's some big stack there. There's a 3 stacks, I think. Now both teams have no, okay, Radiants have 1 defensive and 1 aggressive ward. Dire has no vision whatsoever. They might be able to fight a Nyx Assassin here, and it does fight a Nyx Assassin. Blinks away though. I don't think the Storm Spirit saw him.
Ha!
Big jump right there to pick up the
Dire's
courier!
courier has
But
been killed.
there wasn't anything on the courier, surprisingly. I would expect something on the courier. But Bristleback is right there. Walking away side by side. They do realize Storm Spirit is farming up their jungle.
Here I am.
And they jump on
Looking for
the
me?
Witch Doctor once again, the target for this, and he will get the kill once the Orchid pops. And he does get the kill. The TP now connecting, and he will TP away. He actually completes his Shiva's Gut. He did not go for the Octarine something, Octarine whatever that thing is called. Next assassin stacking up probably for the Bristleback. And this looks like it will be a triple stack. And PA not ready to farm that up just yet.
Gotcha!
She's actually hiding here, I'm not too sure why. Now do you see the Bristleback farming up the triple stack right there. Next assassin staying in to get the XP. He wants the level 16 as quickly as possible. Very important level 16 for the next assassin. I believe the cooldown and the activation time becomes the same. Yes, so he will technically have infinite amount of time being invisible. Storm Spirit now jumping on someone, jumping this time on the Necrophos, trying to TP away. So the Storm Spirit will actually back up. 19 charges now. He has now 50 regeneration actually. $50 mana per second is pretty ridiculous, isn't it? Now Enchantress pushed down some mid. Next assassin invis up, spots the stack, pings it out, asking for the Bristleback to come and get this. And next assassin TP's in, but immediately gets frostbite. Manages to stun 2 up, but Storm Spirit jumps right in and finishes him off. So dominating streak will go the way of the Storm Spirit, who will now jump with the Shiva's Guard onto the Enchantress. Witch Doctor with a haste rune trying to secure that kill. RP catches both of them, and a Winter Reverend's ultimate will be dropped, but pushes them away from the CM's ultimate. And now Storm Spirit still interested to catch the kill, and the Enchantress will finish off the Enchantress, but leaves us the Magnus Scepter to the Bristleback, will finish the kill, but here Storm Spirit will finish the kill off on the Witch Doctor as well. It looks like the Bristleback will be farming this triple.
Where's the party?
Does it look like a triple stack? Yes, it is a triple stack.
Ho ho!
As you can see, the Bristleback are actually higher in the value than Storm Spirit. The only problem is that they do not have any lockdown for the... they actually do have enough lockdown, surprisingly. I guess Storm Spirit is just too good. Yeah, the Octarine Orb Core allows you to lifesteal from your magical damage, so Bristleback will be able to lifesteal a lot from his Curling Spray. And that's a major item to pick up for him. It looks like actually Storm Spirit works towards a Mioneer. Maelstrom picked up, and he will jump in on somebody this time. TP's out though.
Over here now.
Yeah, now he's now trying to get a kill on the Nyx Assassin. It looks like he will get the kill, but he is out of mana. CM now dropped an ultimate to prevent the escape, but he will get the kill. Ended the killing on the Necrophos. CM goes down too. Necrophos gets a double kill, but well, Storm Spirit is only sidelined for like 40 seconds. Even though with the additional 20 seconds, he will have got back up with 10 seconds. Gem of True Strike not
Dire's
picked up.
structures are fortified.
Oh, he actually dropped the Gem of True Sight and then went back in. Very smart, I think.
Dire's bottom tower
I think
has
that's what
fallen.
he did. Very smart play right there. It's about half a second until, not half a second, sorry, half a minute until Roshan respawns. They do have. It's interesting. Why do they don't 5-man the top lane? They're pushing out all the unnecessary lanes. I do think I think they also realize they are not able to take fights easily anymore. They need to take it cautiously. Hex is ready on the Necrophos. I think we've seen it in action several times already. Mechanism and Usurper up. Working towards a refresher. Enchantress working towards a refresher. I think. 2 Perseverance. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not too sure. 2 Perseverance. What's she working towards? Storm Spirit and CM, no items yet. 4 Staff, probably working towards a Blink, very key item. BKB out here. 2 casual items now almost caught because it can be upgraded. We're looking for a Satanic or a Bristle Blade. Magnus here, no sign of what he's building towards.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Sorry, a refresher might be something pretty good, and RP is always something good. He has thrown out some pretty good RPs and overall. And also on certain times pretty bad RPs too.
Catch.
So now the Dire is attempting to just farm out the Radiance jungle. TA on the other hand on top, she just realized this is being popped. So she will just TP home instead of trying to stay to farm too much.
Gotcha!
And still no wards from a Dire actually. If you can look, just defensive wards right here. Roshan and defensive wards, even though they've already taken Roshan. And on the Radiant side, defensive wards. And yeah, mostly defensive wards. 2 defensive wards right here and right here. Vigilance, and 1, I would say now this ward would be sort of defensive. But they will jump up right here onto the Necrophos who has the DD, but the Bristleback is in position, so Storm Spirit will just back off. He completes the Mayoneer though, in the process of getting that. The heal has finally connected.
Over here now.
He will TP back home. He has got rid of his... He does not keep for buyback, probably assuming that Necrophos might be able to get a kill on him. So there's no point for him to keep the buyback anyway.
Radiant's
so it looks like he's interested to just spend all his money, get as big as possible, and not die at all. Bristleback now standing in front, leading the siege, but taking a crap load of damage right there. Shiva's getting all of the BKB popped on the Witch Doctor. They are forced into the engagement right now. Witch Doctor drops his ultimate, but everyone's able to back up. That wasn't a very good ultimate right there.
Radiant structures are
They managed to get the
fortified.
T3 down though.
Radiant's top
And
barracks
Grief
are
is
under
now being
attack.
used. Storm Spirit is the key player we want to see right now. The magic percentage, PA jumps in, a Bristle Blade drop down, no Oculus. Oculus now onto him, the Lotus Orb now onto him. A lot of burst damage right there. Some beautiful RP and burst damage coming out from the PA. And now the Bristleback is left alone. He will not be able to survive this. He is trying to kill as much as possible. Does kill the Wind of Raven. A lot of burst damage. Gets a kill on the Crystal Maiden. But the Storm Spirit ends it.
Whoa,
Gets
what
a
I miss?
dominating streak, and only now Bristleback and the Nyx Assassin has a buyback. I don't think the Nyx Assassin is remotely useful. Storm Spirit still not interested on getting a Octarine Core, though I feel the Octarine Core would help him sustain a lot. But okay, I guess it makes sense because he TPs back, he flies back every time he runs out of mana, and he runs out of mana faster than he runs out of health.
Zip.
So it does make sense that he's not getting an Octarine Core. Though the Octarine Core would provide a large mana pool. Yeah, but Storm Spirit isn't affected by mana pool as much as many other heroes.
Dire's
Jumps in,
middle tower
finds the
is
kill on the Nyx Assassin and picks the Nyx Assassin off.
Told you a storm was coming.
And looks like they may be getting this T3 uncontested. Bristleback forced to buy back.
Dire's middle tower
And Storm Spirit
has
actually
fallen.
jumps right up before the two of them comes in, and the stun flies far away, does not bounce beyond, just stack. Storm Spirit actually not enough mana probably to re-engage on too much. Nyx Assassin also buys back for no particular reason. I don't feel Nyx Assassin needed to buy back, neither did I feel the Bristleback needed to buy back.
Stupendous.
Don't feel those were good decisions, but they did it anyway.
Illusion.
And that affected his net worth. He has now dropped below the Storm Spirit, who has 3,000 gold in his pocket, ready to buy something. He needs damage though. He does not have sufficient amount of damage to kill the opponent fast enough. He needs something to give him enough damage, so that he can bring it. Probably maybe it's time to get rid of the Orchid Malevolence and to change it into a Hex they do require a hex that would help bring the booster back down much quicker. But of course, they do run the risk of having an the Lotus Shield, what is it called? Lotus Orb being dropped on him, and then you won't be able to hex him up. But the fight up there, right there, a 5-man RP. A 5-man RP, and I believe it must have been Empower on the PA, who just brought the opponent down really, really quickly and burst them all down. Very quick manner. Storm Spirit now continues to farm. Be nice award. That's a lot of attack speed, but okay. Okay, if you get rid of the Orchid, you probably lose that attack speed. He jumps in, it's actually just a creep.
Now over here.
This would actually be a better way to follow the Storm Spirit than anything else.
Zap.
The Mayonnaise though is an interesting pickup. You spend a lot of money on attack speed and damage. Of course, it gives magical damage, that's for sure, but it doesn't precisely contribute to your mana regeneration, which is something Storm works for a lot, mana regeneration specifically. But of course, it gives you damage and magical burst, and also a slight amount of defense when people attack you with spikes for 150 or 200. Spikes for 200. And that definitely helps him. The more kills you get, of course, the more charges your Bloodstone pick up, and the more regen you have. So it's not exactly a bad item. He picks up a Boots of Trevor right now. Still has enough for buyback. He does TP down to the bottom and is probably interested in someone. And yes, he is interested in the Witch Doctor. He will engage up on the Witch Doctor. He doesn't really care. Witch Doctor drops the ultimate. He doesn't give a damn. And the Witch Doctor might actually have enough to bring him down, or actually no, not enough. And just now move in and waits, probably waiting for a TP home. Drops a Storm just to spot up the Nyx Assassin, if the Nyx Assassin comes for him. So very smart play there. So just to make sure the Nyx Assassin doesn't come after him, but his TP is on cooldown. Not too sure what he's waiting for. I think he's waiting for the mana. He's actually waiting to engage on this group of creeps, I believe. Yep, he is going to engage on the group of creeps. And he will clear that group of creeps out, and now he will continue to farm. He's not really caring about his low health.
Zip.
So I'm not too sure what he's trying to find or spot, but he's regenning up. Not too sure what he's waiting for. He's probably waiting for a pickup. They do know he's in there. A lot of them are coming.
Here I am.
And he does realize he's right there. He jumps in onto the Nyx Assassin, gets hexed up, ultimate drops down, and he goes down. Over aggression right there from the Storm Spirit. That could be very, very costly. Roshan will respawn in 1 minute and 15 seconds. No Roshan for them right now. So the Storm Spirit is down for, I believe another 40 seconds. Even with the additional 30 seconds.
Illusion.
And this is the thing about the Dire that I do not understand. You got the Storm Spirit down for 40 seconds. You should march down mid and end this game, not farm the jungler. And I don't know, there's some bad decisions right there. I do believe a Bristleback and the Necrophos is fully capable of bringing the other 4 in the lineup down. Storm Spirit is the only key player. PA is pushing up top. She has a TP and she has a Satanic right now, but only probably 3 slotted if you consider BKB a slot. Here probably 4 slotted, you could say. Orchid not too big of an, not the major item you would find.
Pudding pop. Now
Except
over
an
here.
ultimate op, so I'm not too sure what he's working towards this time.
Let the fun begin.
Bristleback probably looking to sell Scorching Yasha really soon. And no even refresher. Oh. I'm not sure why. Because of nature attendance. This TP up, so they won't be able to stun her. She just gets a TP away, and that's safety. And why is Nyx Assassin bringing 2 gems? Necrophos looking towards the heart, but I don't know. They have a lot of weird plays coming up here. Refresher on Enchantress is weird. This guy dying the most. He has 15 deaths, way higher than anyone else, and he's carrying both gems.
Over here now.
Over here, I guess the only problem is that the PA does not. PA is the one carrying the gem right now. PA is not farming as well as they hope. He's doing pretty okay, but Bristleback is doing much better. Everyone else seems to be doing pretty okay. Magnus a little bit late at 55 minutes, still no refresher. Oh, though he's very close to it though. Actually, I think he has enough to complete it already.
Roshan has fallen to the
And
dark.
this time Necrophos will pick up the... Okay, he does not have enough slots, so Necrophos will pick up the item, and now... I don't know, Cheese should go to the Bristleback. Get rid of the SNY, take 2 Cheese, you are unstoppable. With a Necrophos on Aegis and Bristleback with 2 Cheese, you will be unstoppable. Why give the Cheese to the Wish Doctor? I don't know, or maybe even 2 cheese on the Necrophos, you know, and then give the Aegis to the Bristleback, and when he comes back on the Aegis, the Necrophos gives him the cheese. Then you need to, effectively you need to kill 3 Bristlebacks. Actually you need to kill 4 Bristleback. You need to kill him, then the Aegis will bring him back. You need to kill him again, then the cheese, you need to bring him down really low. He could eat the cheese, bring him down really low again, he's gonna eat the cheese again. And then he's gonna come back with the Aegis. And the cheese actually, okay, heals 2500, so it doesn't kill him by full, but like I say, you need to deal a total of 5000 damage on the Bristleback, and then he's gonna come back on an Aegis. Too bad he can't use cheese on someone else. A lot of damage jumping in. Once again, Storm Spirit goes to the back, trying to finish off all the supports as soon as possible. Stun comes out, PA engaging onto the Nyx Assassin, gems to true side drops. RP use refresher also up. Crystal Maiden dropping a lot of damage, dropping down RP catches all 4. And Skewer trying to bring him back. As you see, the refresher will be used up, but I have no fucking idea what for. And Aegis now pops on the Necrophos. Bristleback still trying to stay alive on the back, trying to throw up as much spray as possible. Necrophos now brought down really low. Now they are finishing off the Bristleback. Ultimate now used on the Winter Reverend. That's a really stupid thing to use your ultimate on. Now Necrophos is brought really low. Hex up. Probably even bring him down. The PA comes in and gets the last hit. Does not bring the Storm Spirit down. Storm Spirit left with 50 HP. Team wipe right there, and PA by 3 for 5. Very good team fight. Very nice RP going off. At least the second RP was pretty beautiful. The first RP wasn't too great, to be honest. And now we go in. I still do not understand why the Enchantress bought a refresher rope. Nature attendance, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. It's probably much better to work towards a Guardian's Grief and maybe a pipe, which not a single one of them have. I don't know, the pipe would reduce the effectiveness of the storm significantly. Instead, she bought a refresher orb. I'm really confused with their decision. Item decision of Dire does not make sense whatsoever. Crystal Maiden now provoking to Gun Scepter, offering picked up. Offering is now a very powerful item. Range hero gets to lifesteal too. So that helps the Storm Spirit, who may have found the Witch Doctor.
Zip zap.
He's out of mana though. Maledict misses. And an engagement now on the Storm Spirit, trying to burn his mana. Leaves the Storm Spirit out. So mana burns him. He does not have enough mana to run away. Trying to cool down as much as possible. Not dropping his Maelstrom. Bringing him really down. But he goes down before death. So he's only down for 24 seconds.
Invisibility.
That would have been interesting that he would have actually tried to just, well, drop his shield up and run. No. Doesn't make too much of a difference. It's not sidelined for too long. Next assassin now, probably looking to hunt. All the Radiant heroes pushing down the middle lane actually. And he engages onto the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden, but Storm Spirit jumps in to save him. Jumps really fast, silence him up, and he will go down. Gems of True Sight once again dropped. How many gems? He will not pick up the gem actually. The Dire looks like it might even just be RP catches 2 and jumps in with the Empowered, and all the heroes, CM's ultimate and Winter's ultimate combined, hacks up on the Bristerbacks, who will go down, and Enchantress goes down too this time. Witch Doctor ultimate is just ignored, not even giving a damn about it, and he will now go down. Team wipe there, excellent team wipe there. Gets a kill on the Magnus, it doesn't matter, that's a team wipe for only the Magnus and the Storm Spirit, the Magnus RP, Winter Barons and CM's ultimate, all beautifully placed. That's just excellent team fight coming up from the Radiant side. And it is no wonder the Dire cannot break this down. Dires are building just weird items. Only the Bristerbacks are building items that make sense. Well, actually, 3 of them, the Necroforce and the Witch Doctor, are building items that make sense. Nyx Assassin is just poor as hell. He's constantly buying gems, I believe, and he's constantly throwing the gems away. Anyway, he's now trying to TP as much as possible. Being stunned up, brought really low. Trying to stay alive, actually, and he's just TP away. He now has no more mana. Drop stack down. Still looking towards his Shiva's gut.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's now silenced up actually. He drops the Orchid on the Lotus Rift. He does hacks him out now. Nyx Assassin is brought really low, and Nyx Assassin goes down again. Killing spree goes the way of the Storm Spirit. I think Nyx Assassin is definitely the weakling right here, and now he goes in and aims down the Rex, bursts down on the Rex, trying to bring it really low right here. And Witch Doctor TPs in. Storm Spirit just ignores it, and now he TPs away, and no, he actually just lightning ball lightning away, and now he TPs back to safety to regen. Yeah, see, the gem's not even, it's
Dire's
just completely
top tower
right
is
now.
under attack.
There's 3 gems actually, I think, in the whole game. BKB now pick up on the Bristerback. Now that's an important item. Wait, what did he sold? Oh, I think that's the 8. No, that's... What did he sell to pick it?
This'll come in handy.
He's keeping his S and Y. I can't remember what he had. Oh, he sold his Crimson Guard. And now engagement here on the Bristerback, who might need to pop his BKB as soon as possible. Hacks the Witch Doctor up actually. Now he turns his target onto the Witch Doctor, still jumping around. RP catches on 2. Bristerback now with a... Crystal Maiden now launches his ultimate, but Bristerback has his BKB up on, so it doesn't really matter. Now Witch Doctor being burst directly to the ultimate, used on the Magnus once again. Not the best target to use it on. BKB down on the PA now, trying to fight really high actually. Yes, he does bring up. His Scorching has already back off, and looks like Winter Reverend will go down too, and Crystal Maiden is now caught right here. Actually no, everyone's got away. I have no idea where's everyone going. Oh, Bristerback is going to just TP right in. He's going to walk this group of creep in. He's going to end the game. And Storm Spirit is now in big danger. He sold something. He upgraded. He bought a BKB actually. He bought a BKB and he now has Boots of Trevor. Upgraded Boots of Trevor. He can now TP on heroes. He now jumps up and he goes right up tries to finish off the Enchantress
Radiant's top
first.
barracks are under attack.
And Enchantress
Come on,
using
Sprites.
up, and the Risterback is really bringing
Radiant's top
the rank
barracks
down.
have
Not sure what the
fallen.
Storm Spirit is doing.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And Storm
attack.
Spirit now jumps in onto the
Radiant's middle
and
tower
mid tower
has
actually
fallen.
goes down. The
Radiant's
Crystal
ancient
Maiden is
is
now
under
in
attack.
great danger, and Winter Reverend also brought really low, and that's Mega
Radiant's
Creep.
top
That's probably
barracks has
GG
fallen.
already.
The Dire now have Mega Creep.
That's Mega Creep right there. And Storm Spirit, I'm not too sure why he jumped up on
Radiant's
the
ancient
Enchantress
is
instead.
under attack.
That was a sad fight up top. It looked up really, it looked
Radiant's
really well
Ancient
going
is
the way of the
under
Radiant.
attack.
Pretty good. And now Radiant actually has a ridiculous amount of goal lead and experience lead, interestingly. Risterback is
Radiant's
probably the only
ancient
big
is
thing
under
right now.
attack.
Do not have this for another 20 seconds.
Oh!
Storm Spirit is trying to regen up. They need to get some major kills. They need to find some major damage to bring the
Radiant's
Risterback down.
ancient is under attack.
Double damage.
The next assassin will actually try to solo Roshan, though he'll probably die really badly if he tries to solo Roshan.
Here, get!
Oh my god! Storm Spirit comes in, lands a big kills the Necrophos immediately, kills the Nyx Assassin immediately and picks off the Enchantress right now. He has no more mana, he denies himself, commits the suicide with TP. With the Bloodstone, he's probably gonna come back right up and jumps right back
Yes!
in. He does,
Again!
he TP's up here on them, he jumps right in, nice thing. Crystal Maiden throws out the ultimate, he's being hacked up. I'm not too sure what he's trying to do actually.
Radiant's ancient is under
Crystal Maiden is now
attack.
really low already, trying to bring down the Necrophos who has an Aegis on him. He jumps right up to the other side, finishes off the Witch Doctor who is actually stationary, and he will get the kill. And out here, RP catches 2, pops his Aegis, monster kill, the double kill secures on there. That's a team-wide Necrophos coming right back up, being silenced up and stunned. Octus used up, but does not matter. He just switch places and he goes down. That's a godlike, it's a triple kill. Everyone TP's back home to defend the base right now. They do need to defend against this Mega Kick. No one else is able to. Looks like it doesn't matter. They're leaving the defense to the Magnus and the 3 supports actually. Only the Nyx Assassin and the Necrophos has a buyback right now, so the 3 supports have to defend.
Radiant's
The
ancient is
Storm
under
Spirit on the
attack.
other hand, okay, Storm Spirit has come back to defend right now, so he is trying to defend. Abyssal Blade being picked up by the PA, trying to deny the crit push from middle. I don't think she's able to break the
Dire's
backdoor
middle
protection. She
barracks
is
are
not
under
able
attack.
to force the backdoor protection. Nyx Assassin comes back up alive. She's trying to just delay as much as possible. They're cancelling out the push from the middle. No more creep from the middle for a short while. Storm Spirit goes to the top lane now, trying to push the top lane up. Winter Reverend actually struggling to defend against this group of Mega Crypts. It's actually bringing really low actually. It's just throwing as much magical damage as possible. So Force Staff yourself away. Picks up a Lotus Orb 2. So more Lotus Orb finally on this side of the game. And he does have a very long cooldown on the Storm Spirit now. He does have a very long cooldown on the Bloodstone actually. The 3 heroes trying to push up as much as possible. Storm Spirit CP's in, blinks in, trying to secure a kill on the Witch Doctor. Switches the target away, gets the kill on the Witch Doctor. He does get the kill. Now the only thing is to collect as much Bloodstone charges as possible. And the stun comes out. Now he gets to secure the kill on the
Dire's
BKB
middle
actually.
barracks
Pops
are
a
under
Lotus
attack.
will not matter. He's actually diving in right there. And so they will get this middle Rex.
Dire's middle barracks are
Backdoor
Dire's
protection
middle
Q on.
barracks
Bristerback
has
is now
fallen.
back alive. Necrophos 2. I'm not too sure how they want to take this. Do they have 2 RPs? They do not have 2 RPs.
Looking for me?
So I think they're forced to back. They're forced to back. This is very interesting.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
I'm over here!
Ancient continues to be brought down. And he's just hoping for it to regen as much as possible now. Trying to push the lanes out. Now the only good thing is that the middle creep will be slightly bigger, so it will push up slightly further. They do have 800 health now instead of just 600, I believe. They die so fast I won't be able to spot them. They do more damage, that's for sure. The Mega Crypt has a 1300 actually with 100 damage, and the normal Crypt has 630 damage. The bigger Crypts, the Super Crypts, whatever you want to call them, has 960 damage. So they at least stand a slightly better chance. They push the Mega Crypt out for a longer period of time. And actually jumps right in here, spends a lot of his mana. That's about it. That's a lot of his mana. Jump there, trying to find a pickoff, but he does not find a pickoff. Or just farming out, pushing the Mega Creep as far as possible.
Here I am!
Storm Spirit now jumps right in to clear that creep. And that's all we're gonna see so far. PA has surpassed the Bristleback due to the number of buybacks, I think. He does have buyback ready for the Bristleback. One very important thing right now is probably the buyback status. Bristleback has a buyback. Bristleback and Necrophos has a buyback. PA has a buyback too. Storm does not have a buyback, but Storm has 21 charges, so that's a reduction of 84 seconds. So I don't know. He's probably not gonna have a lot of respawn
I'm over
time.
here! Let the fun begin!
So engagement here on the Witch Doctor again, a key target for him. He picks up the Darber damage this time.
Zip!
When he actually TP's back, he will not try to engage on the Witch Doctor.
Regeneration.
So that's interesting now. As I was saying, both teams have 2 buybacks, and both buybacks are all on the core. I think now is there a way to find out about the respawn timer? No, there's no way to find out the hero's respawn timer, but stick with 21 charges. He's gonna jump in, he's gonna try to secure the kill right now. He does get a kill. PA TP's on him, and looks like he gets another kill right here, and at least he gets another kill involvement, and the Enchantress will go down. Actually, a U-Scepter is now being used. He does try to secure that kill. He does get the kill. He is being hacked up right now. Nyx Assassin trying to bring him down as much as possible, burn all his mana. Ultimate is used. He does go down. Extra 30 seconds. There you have it. His respawn timer will actually be 8 seconds plus the 30 right now. PA jumps away, crits, 2 beautiful crits, and RP catches all 3. That's a refresher. Refresher of RPs again. Catches 3 of them. Necrophos is brought down. Necrophos has buyback. Bristleback now brought really low. Nobody needs to stand up, and he drops down. That's a team wipe for only the Storm Spirit. Bristleback buys back immediately. If he wants to defend, he needs to defend. Necrophos buys back too. No one else has a buyback. PA has a buyback. PA has CP on heroes too. PA has upgraded Boots of Travel. That's a major item right there. He could push this lane, die, and just TP back in. Very, very quickly. Storm Spirit has respawned, and they will engage on the Necrophos right now. Brought really low. BKB up on the Bristleback. Burst down extremely quickly on the Necrophos. Abyssal Blade needs to be used to bring this guy down, but he does not have Abyssal Blade actually ready. Not turning around. He's just going to ignoring him, bringing the towers down. This looks like it's going to be Radiant's game. Witch Doctor is back up in 1 second, but that's all he has. U-Scepter being used on and Frostbite, and there you go. That's down. And that's a good game, well played, caught from the Storm Spirit. Now they do think they're able to bring this down. Storm Spirit, and there you have it. The Earthshaker, well, the Witch Doctor not being able to follow this up, and it's brought down. Bristleback now, they are just focusing on the Ancient already. PA is just trying to run as far away from the... And TP's back actually, he gets a kill, and Chandra secures that kill, and it goes down. Actually, things may not look as good as you think. The PA now has to defend the middle tower. Storm Spirit has also returned back to the base, probably with the TP, yes, with the TP. PA, however, is able to TP out of TP very soon. Crystal Maiden now goes down. They do have buyback. The whole Radiant team has buyback, actually. Storm Spirit has buyback right now, but the only thing is that he must not go down to the Necrophos. And right now they almost brought down, very close, so very close. They are ancients. They actually have more health on their ancient right now. They have done such a good job protecting their ancient. They have more health on the ancient right now. I'm not sure you have so much money. That's a 5,500. That's a 5,500 surplus, and he doesn't really have any items that he needs to get rid of anymore. He does have a Black King bar, which is pretty important considering the amount of hacks the opponent has.
Looking for me?
And
Whoa,
I'm
what
not
I
too sure
miss?
what the PA wants to get rid of either. PA now TP's back home to defend this lane. A Blizzard Blade picked up by the Blizzard. He does not have a buyback, and he knows this game is probably not going to last longer than another 5 minutes, so he's just going to spend all his cash. Necroforce, you have cash available, buyback not available. Not a single hero have buyback. Most of them have buyback available, but not enough money for Witch Doctor. Enchantress, 900 gold away. Nyx Assassin, 200 gold away, but not exactly the thing you get. Not exactly heroes that can do much with the Storm Spirit and PA right now. They come in again. I'm interested to see who they give it to this time. Looks like Nyx Assassin and the Enchantress have the sword clear up. Necroforce will be the one that picks it up, and the 2 cheese goes the way of the Enchantress. I think she sold her refresher. I think she realized how stupid the idea was, but that might have cost them the game, but for now it still looks like they're defending pretty well. They do have a sentry ward right there though. They want to go in along with the Mega Crypt. They see the 2 heroes up top. Might be the end. Scepter now being used up on the Bristleback. Needs to catch his RP. Storm Spirit comes in, trying to finish off the 2 support. The Bristleback is trying to bring down the Ancient straight away. CM lets off a very beautiful army, catches 3. Necroforce forced to use the ultimate to stop the CM's ultimate. And the next Witch, the Winter Reverend will use the ultimate on the Bristleback and gets to kill him very quickly. Witch Doctor now goes down. Magnus very big danger. Necroforce now gets really low, not able to bring it down, and Necroforce will go down. No buyback on everybody. Only Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor has his buyback now, but what can a Witch Doctor do? Witch Doctor has no ultimate. Enchantress has no ultimate. Enchantress has no buyback. Nobody has buyback. Witch Doctor is the only hero with a buyback right now, and now the desperate attempt of sending the Centaur to the Centaur Crypt to try to kill it. And I'm not too sure where Storm Spirit is going. Storm Spirit has just picks up a Dazzle. He sells, he's going for a Divine Rapier. Sounds the Blade KB, he's going for a Divine Rapier. He wants the extra 330 damage, I believe now. Yes, he wants the 330 damage. Dazzle being picked up by Winter Reverend, trying to bring as much. Now Witch Doctor buys back, Nyx Assassin buys back. I don't think these 2 heroes can do anything. The Storm Spirit has a lot of ultimate. 60 seconds, they have 60 seconds to bring this, and he jumps all the way back in and dodges to the other side. Last hit, that goes the way of the Storm Spirit, goes the way of the Radiant. A battling game, but some really good combat. They did some extremely coordinated team fights, and they took the game. That's a really well played game there. Storm Spirit especially, outstanding player right there. And this is the end. This is Dota Cassette once again. This was requested by Magikster, who is the Magnus actually. And that's the end of the game. Thank you everyone for watching. And once again, I'm streaming for donations to the St. Jude Hospital, and I hope you can contribute to my campaign. Thank you very much. And see you in the next video.